Hey, Gary Baker here at 30minutemarketing.net. Today's quick video will be comparing GroovePages versus Thrive Architect. First things first, as you see here on the screen, today is Tuesday, July 14th, 2020. The reason for this date is so you know exactly when I'm making this comparison. So in case it's after this date, these comparisons may not apply, but it'll probably still be pretty close, with the exception of the fact that GroovePages is going to have a major update mid-July or end of July 2020. So I just want to make sure that you understand that, again, this review, this comparison video has occurred on July 14th, 2020. So let's get started by taking a look at Thrive Architect. So Thrive Architect is a plugin inside of WordPress. So you have to install the Thrive Architect plugin inside of your hosted WordPress service or server. So once you have your WordPress, you go into your WordPress dashboard, and of course you go under plugins, check out your installed plugins, and then when you scroll down, you will see that Thrive Architect is installed right here as a plugin. You can also see that there's a new version out as of shooting this video. Again, this is July 14, 2020, so this does need to be updated. So I would have to do that here inside of my WordPress dashboard. I'll do that a little bit later, so we'll go ahead and we'll focus on how to use and what Thrive Architect actually looks like. So to access Thrive Architect, you do that by going to the Pages configuration section in your WordPress dashboard, and you go under Add New Page. Then that will bring up the page editor inside of your WordPress dashboard, and you can see up here, Launch Thrive Architect. Of course, you can give this a name right here for your page, and then you can simply click Launch Thrive Architect. Then this will launch the Thrive Architect Builder or the editor in a new tab. Then as you can see, once that opens up, you have the default WordPress page right here. Then you see over here on the left-hand side, no elements have been selected. You go into the element selector, or you can change the template. You can also see the responsive views down here. You have 3 different views: full screen, tablet, vertical, as well as the other mobile device or your cell phone, which is in vertical mode, and you're able to preview your changes. But again, you go over here and you can either start adding elements to the current WordPress page right here, or you can drop down here and create a template. You can see here the default templates. You have the new smart landing pages. These are smart landing pages that are loaded with smart features like easy color management, group editing, global fields, and much more, as you can see right here. Or you can go down to the legacy landing pages, and you can see all those right there that you have to select from. There are lots of them, and they are very nice. I am a Thrive Architect page user on my WordPress hosted websites. It is the gold standard of page builders in my opinion, but we'll continue right here by comparing this by opening up a blank template right here, and we'll go ahead and open up a blank page and choose that template and just take a little deeper dive into the Thrive Architect page builder. So as you can see here, when that loads, you have your heading right here, which is your text, and up here you have your breadcrumbs, and you have your options here to configure your text element. And of course you have layout and position. You can add padding right there and margins, change backstyle, scroll behavior, responsiveness, as well as add HTML attributes. So you have all that inside the configuration. Go back over here to the right if you wanted to add a new element. You can see all the elements that are available right here. So you could easily start dragging and dropping elements, such as if you wanted a divider. You would just drag that divider element up here until it gives you the option, and you would drop it below the text. And you can see there's tons and tons of elements here that are provided to you, and you can see a full list of those on the sales page, which we'll take a quick look at here later on in the video. There's also a new feature, or relatively new feature, inside of Thrive Architect, and that is blocks. So at this point now you can drag a block over, and you can drop that in. And now what you can see is you can see different blocks that have been taken from the templates. So you don't have to load a full template, but you can actually just add in blocks inside of your blank template as you want. So you can see all the block templates right here, content blocks. You can see all the great content blocks that are available to you right here. And of course, you can narrow them down by problem and solution, product highlight, step by step, product rating blocks, pros and cons blocks, resource blocks, product review list blocks, call to action blocks, lead generation blocks. So for example, if you wanted to do a product review, you could just simply grab one of these blocks by clicking on it, and it will add it right in as an element. Then you can see right here, once that element is loaded, you have the ability to edit it as you want. Of course, you can click on the image right here. You could delete that image will go away. You could add another image. You could change the text. It's fully editable, so you can do your product review. And then of course, you have down here the ability to preview that. So you have the tablet view right there. Then you have the mobile device view. You can see right there. Of course, it's still fully editable inside of each view. And you can make all the changes that you need to that template. And again, there's the list of elements with the blocks. Then there are settings right here, so you can add global settings as well as some advanced settings, landing page settings. So you have all the options just for that landing page to include advanced settings, which you can add custom scripts in right here inside your head and your body tags. So you have all that stuff available, all those settings available inside of the page editor. And then when you want to save that, you just simply click save and preview. And then you can save and you can preview that, and there's your page right there. All drag and drop blocks and elements inside of that page builder, all hosted inside your WordPress dashboard, again as a plugin. Now let's pop over to GroovePages. GroovePages, of course, is an app inside of GrooveFunnels. And when you log into GrooveFunnels, whether you have your free account with 3 free sites or you have upgraded to Pro, you can simply click GroovePages and log into GroovePages app. It's a single sign-on, so once you sign into GrooveFunnels, you'll have access to GroovePages, and then once you're inside here, you can see this is the free account. So I have 0 more sites. I would have to upgrade to Pro. We can go ahead and delete this one and get one back so we can start from scratch. Now what you'll see here is simply all you do is go over here and click New Site. Then of course you can select from numerous templates that they have right here available, just like in Thrive Architect. Or you can just click on the blank template to start from scratch. And you can see here, this is an empty template. It looks a bit empty here. It appears your canvas is empty. Start by adding blocks to the canvas or create pages using the full templates. So this is very similar to what we saw inside of Thrive Architect, except this is hosted in the cloud. We don't need to actually have our own hosting or install WordPress. This is a fully functional cloud-based page builder. We simply go over here and we select blocks. Then you go under design blocks or wireframes. Design blocks are like what we saw in Thrive Architect, where we can select fully functional content blocks as an example that have been pulled out of the templates for us to use. And we can just drop those into the page builder and then simply click on those to edit. You can see here we have the exact same type of configuration panel that will deploy and open up for us to make those setting changes for text. We also, in GroovePages, have this expert mode switch that we can toggle on and off to access even more design elements, as you can see right here: layout, spacing for padding and margin, shadow, custom attributes, just like the things that we saw inside of Thrive Architect. Of course, you can toggle that off, and then you can just adjust the settings right here if you don't need access to the expert mode settings. Go ahead and close that. Of course, that is a block. If we were to add an empty block under wireframes, we can drop in an empty container. That'll give us a new block there. And down here in the breadcrumbs, you can see body block container. And then when you click on container, the container options to design the container will deploy. And you can toggle the expert switch here as well and control all the aspects of the container itself. You can close that and go under elements. Again, just like we saw in Thrive Architect, tons and tons of elements here. You have columns for layouts, you have different text options, you have different list options, buttons, different media options, different forms that you can create, devices that you can put in and that you can put into your page to display images. You have other categories, for example, if you want to embed code, you have countdown timers and progress bars. Again, all the very similar stuff that they have inside of Thrive Architect, because this is a page builder just like Thrive Architect is a page builder. So these are standard elements that come in all page builders. And of course you have the integrations that you see here. Thrive Architect has integrations as well, just like GroovePages, for example, Aweber, GoToWebinar. Of course, GrooveSell is proprietary to GroovePages because GrooveSell comes with your free account. This is a cart. It allows you to buy and sell your own products as well as set up affiliates to allow affiliates to promote your products. So you have options like that you don't have inside of Thrive Architect. Thrive Architect is just a page builder, whereas GroovePages is just a page builder, but it is a powered app inside of GrooveFunnels with the ability to interconnect to all the apps that are inside of GrooveFunnels. Then you can see here you can add more pages right here inside of each site. Then they have the ability to add some pop-ups right here so you can create pop-ups. This is an extra plugin that you would need to add from Thrive Themes. It does not come natively in Thrive Architect, but it does come in GroovePages. We'll take a look at that a little bit later. And of course, if you close that down, you can see up here that you have 5 different preview modes inside of GroovePages, whereas Thrive Architect only had 3. So for example, you have a laptop view, you have a horizontal tablet, you have a vertical tablet, and then you have a mobile device view, all fully editable, just like it was inside of Thrive Architect, as you can see right there. You can change the sizes, you can underline, do all those kinds of things, center text, add a link, change the font size. Everything that you saw in Thrive Architect works very similar here inside of GroovePages. So now let's take a look at everything that Thrive Architect has on the sales page and how much it costs. Just so we cover this for completeness, you can see here, this is where you can purchase Thrive Architect. Of course, you can see here it is a truly visual WordPress page builder. The focus here is that you do have to have WordPress because this is a plugin. But you can see here that Thrive has put a lot of thought and time into the templates that they provide, as well allowing you to utilize their builder inside of the blogging aspect of WordPress. So you can use Thrive Architect inside of the blogging element or post inside of WordPress. Of course, they have templates for webinar pages, product launches, 334 to be exact as of the time of shooting this video, this comparison, Thrive Architect versus GroovePages. If you keep scrolling down here, you can see that you can size and you can add text combinations. You can make your headlines fully customizable with a glossy magazine look, full width layouts, hover effects, style every detail, no coding is needed. Create the perfect experience for your mobile devices. Of course, we showed you that right there. You can preview across 3 different preview screens. Of course, they have animations right here. Currently, as of shooting this video, July 14, 2020, GroovePages does not have these basic animations. Then it shows you right here about how you can use the visual editor inside of Thrive Architect. It's not a lazy front-end editor. Of course, this applies to GroovePages. It is a full front-end editor. Just like you see here inside of this demo, you actually edit what you see on the page. So whatever changes you make on the editor will be exactly what you will see on the page. Keep scrolling down, you can see here that they've thought of everything. GroovePages currently has thought of everything. They're just trying to catch up because they are the new kid on the block. And again, like I said, in my opinion, Thrive Architect is the Cadillac or the gold standard of page builders. And you can see here that they have tons and tons of integrations, whereas currently GroovePages does not have this many integrations. They do integrate with Zapier or Zapier, depending on how you pronounce that. And of course, here is where I wanted to show you the actual prices, where you can get Thrive Architect with the monthly paid membership to get access to all the plugins that you can use on up to 25 of your own websites, or you can get a 5 license pack for $97, or you can get a single site license for $67. So how does this compare currently to GroovePages? Well, currently, if you want to get GroovePages, you join GrooveFunnels for free, and you get what they call GroovePages Lite, and that gets you 3 free sites with unlimited pages, and of course, access to all the elements and blocks inside of the page builder. The only limit is the number of sites, not the number of pages. And of course, it's a cloud-based solution, so you don't have to install it as a plugin on a hosted WordPress site that you would have to purchase. And you can see right here You get GroovePages lifetime access for free just by simply clicking that button. And you'll see here also that you get the ability to sell your own products with one-click upsells, downsells, and order bumps, as well as create your own affiliate program if that's what you want to do. When you sign up for GroovePages, you're effectively signing up for GrooveFunnels, which includes GroovePages Lite, which is the 3 free sites, GrooveSell, and GrooveAffiliate. So that's how GroovePages compares to Thrive Architect. Again, quick reminder, this video was shot Tuesday, July 14, 2020. So if you're watching after that date, things may have changed. Most likely, both softwares are updated and new features were added because that's what both companies are doing. They're improving their products to make sure you have the best product that you can get for your money. If this video is helpful, give me a thumbs up. 30-minute timer here on the end screen. Click that timer, subscribe to the channel for more awesome content just like the other videos you see here on the end screen. Click those, keep watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.